Hello, hello, good evening. Oh, it does work. There we go. There we go. For a second. Oh! Ah! Yeah, okay, thank you. Unmuting the game just absolutely explodes my eardrums. Thank you. For a second, I don't know. My bot was like, I don't wanna connect. I was like, oh god, please work. If you don't work, the pet counter is gonna be wrong. But it works just fine. So that's good. How are you doing? I hope you're fine. I cannot believe this is actually my second stream this week, yet it's so... I'm so not used to having, like, a stream earlier than a Wednesday. But we are back. We're starting a little early because I can. Got done with dinner pretty early, so now I have time for more Professor Layton. We met up with Future Luke again. We now also... 4 people. 4 people and a parrot. Nice. We have 66 solved puzzles. And we want to get back to the casino. Why do we want to get back to the casino? You specifically set the reminder. I'm sorry. Damn it. And then I go and just stream earlier. How dare I? Why do we want to go to the casino? Anyway, let's get a puzzle first before we try to go to the casino. Hello. There isn't any crime to be organized in a peaceful park like this. How terribly boring. Things are too slow for you here. Want to move somewhere more exciting? I would if I could, boy, but I can't very well leave my post here, can I? In that case, I hope you're using your time here to do something productive. Well, I often make up puzzles when I have some time to myself. Here, I'll share one with you. Yeah! Leapfrogs. 4 frogs are sitting on logs. Get them hopping around so that each frog is on a log with a ribbon that matches its own color. Here are 3 rules you need to follow. Frogs can hop to any empty adjacent log. Frogs can leap over an adjacent frog to reach an empty log. Frogs can't leap over 2 frogs at a time. Now get those frogs hopping. Okay. Alright, they cannot hop over 2. Right, that would have been too easy then. Probably manageable. Oh god, manageable in way fewer turns, but as long as it works, I don't care.
This one's as good as solved.
So not limited in terms of turns. In the amount of turns. Wait, in the amount of turns I can take, I do not care. Hip hop hooray! We're able to do it in only 8 moves. No, I did it in double that time. That's alright. Thank you. That's the brain you got, that boy. I like you, so I'm going to give you some advice that may just save your hide one day. Stay away from the family. I'm a nice man, but I can say the same about the people I work with. Keep out of our way and you have nothing to worry about. Oh. See, I wasn't quite sure, because his getup is a little different from the others, but I guess he's also a family man. Poor sweet little fellow, what's that? Do I have any requests? Well, now that you mention it, I do have a craving for some super strong black coffee. Oh, some super strong black coffee, okay. 3 ropes, 10 seconds. Something that will boost you up? Where are you gonna land if I do this one? Ah, okay. Yeah, you just... Okay, you fall. Fair. This then. Bong bong. Ah, haha. Easy. So you got me a coffee, not a drop split. Spilled. Oh, I love the smell of freshly ground coffee. Mmm, superb. I can't thank you enough, parrot. Mmm. Yeah. Nice. Something. I think if we finish all of the requests for the parrot, we get an extra house in the bonus section at the end with 3 more puzzles. Same with the picture book. With the picture book, and then the last one is always going to be if you finish all of the if you finish every single puzzle in the main game, and then all of the extra puzzles in the other houses. I don't know. I don't remember what the other 2 houses are going to be though. Would you be so kind as to stop staring at me like that, young man? It makes a fellow uneasy. My apologies, sir. It's just that you're wearing such a troubled expression. Well, I've been pondering this puzzle a week, you see, and I still can't find a solution. Would you help an old man out? Oh, sure. Shape of the key. This is a Layton. To reveal the key, you must fit the 5 pieces that make up the top hat into the shape of the key without overlapping the pieces or leaving any empty space. Can you do it? You can flip the pieces if necessary. Oh, can I do... well, you look like... No, there we go. You look like you could go in here. Same with you. I don't need to flip you at all.
I do believe I've got the answer.
I do believe I've got the answer.
Success!
Well done, now you've got the key, all you need is a lock. Think they're gonna give us a lock puzzle sometime later. I finally sleep at night without a blasted puzzle tormenting me. Thanks for going out of your way to help an old man. Not at all. It would have been terribly ungentlemanly of me not to try and help. Aww. Ain't that nice? Look, there's Bastro. Yes, I recognize a white pinstripe suit anywhere. Quick, everyone, hide. Oh, right, we want to have the pair. Right, we need him to say his. Get out of my sight. What was this? Whatever he says, we want to record it. You're supposed to be on guard duty, you clown. Stop slacking off. I wasn't slacking off, Bastro. I was just. You know, the only thing I hate more than a loaf is a loafer who makes excuses. But ain't no buts about it. Attitude is what stops you moving up in this here organization. You know what? You finished here. The family don't need no clowns like you. Get lost. Come on, Buster. Don't kick me out. I ain't got nowhere to go. Did you hear that? Yes, I heard get lost loud and clear. What about Slide? Did he manage to pick it up? Do you hear what that big man said, Slide? Get lost, welcome back. It's uncanny how much he sounds like Bostro. Yeah, oh definitely. Performance like that is sure to fool those 2 guards at the gate. Let's head to Chinatown. Fuck yeah. Do you know the statue, Luke? Oh, the one with the man that looks like the professor. Of course I do. Seeing it just now got me thinking about, you know, the future. One thing in particular occurred to me, you know how everything is going to turn out. I mean, you're me, so you already went through the scenario 10 years ago, didn't you? Well, in a way, yes, but I can tell you what's going to happen. You having that knowledge could alter the course of history, you see. Some of the things that are supposed to happen might not happen at all. Time travel has changed the way events unfold here, and look at the mess it's made. We wouldn't want to add to that chaos, would we? I never really thought about it that way. What's more, knowing about your future self could actually change who you become. And just to come look at things further, it's probably worth noting that technically you aren't me. I'm not. Then who am I? That's a tough question. The fact that we've met has changed things for both of us. Only the past is certain. Therefore, I was you in the past, but you may not be me in the future, do you see? I think I do, but time travel really is complicated. Sure is. All men face trials in life, it's perseverance in spite of them that's the mark of a real man. When faced with a dilemma, a real man knows how to deal with it gracefully. We have what it takes to sort out this mess of a puzzle. He looks like half as tall as Layton is, but the head is the same size. It's very funny. 4 siblings inherited a large plot of land. They've each built a house in a favorite spot without thinking about how best to divide up the rest. They've decided that the fairest solution is to split the land into 4 identical 6-square portions, with each one containing 1 house. Each portion must touch, but not contain the well in the center. Which sibling's property will end up containing the star? Circle house A, B, C, or D, and then just submit. Okay. Okay, no one gets the well. Okay, wait. No one gets the well. We don't want... How did I manage to make that line go completely straight? What the hell? No one gets the well. And they all need to be the same size. So... if I give you this... I can give you the same thing. There we go, so A. Oh, come on. What do you mean? Oh, right, I need to circle the house, not the circle. Not the star. Which property will include the star? Circles the star.
That
Wait.
should do the trick. Just as I suspected.
Yes. Your superstar! Sibling A's property will include the star. The plot of land will be divided as shown in this diagram. Yippee! Splendid work! It goes to show that analytical thinking is key to impressing people. Impersonating? Who are you impersonating? Chinatown. Oh, so bored, so very, very bored. Same old story, eh? Can you blame me? Life's not exactly about roses and I don't have anyone to talk to. At least I'm not sad, though. The only thing worse than being bored is being sad. I suppose so. You know, if you want someone to talk to, I'd be happy to listen. That's nice of you. I bet you grew up to be a nice fella. Thanks for the offer, little chappie. I feel bad already. How about I share one of my puzzles with you by way of thanks? Yes, please. I love a good puzzle. Yeah, you're not digging my game, see? That's what I do. I thought of this one at work one day. A tunnel out. Create a tunnel that leads from the entrance to the exit, going through every segment on the way. Touch a tile to switch between a straight and a curved segment. Touch the edge of a tile and slide it in a circle to rotate. Green tile's already in the correct position, so you can't change them. Good luck. Okay, well, if this one is already in the correct position, I need to change this. Ay. No. You... You need to be a corner, then you need to be a corner, then you need to be a corner. There we go.
Here's my answer.
Yeah.
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Good work, Cracky. That was a project and a half. But we did it. You're a smart little chap, aren't you? You come back and see me again sometime, yeah? A sticker for the sticker book. Ah, the picture book. Let's see. This one is the old lady. Oh, the raincoat. You want coffee? I want some tea. But we don't have any milk. Up. There we go. Read the completed book. Rainy day cafe. I work in a cafe a little way out of town. One day, Auntie Lil had to go out for a bit and left me in charge. On the way out, Auntie Lil said to me, "Counting on you today, I'll be back as soon as I can." After seeing Auntie Lil off, I noticed that a raincoat had been left behind on the counter. Oh no, I thought. I don't even know where Auntie Lil has gone. I forgot to ask. A little while later, an old man arrived, first customer of the day. "What awful rain. I'll have a coffee, please. Please make it piping hot," said the customer, taking a window seat. I looked outside and saw that it had indeed started raining. The door flew open once again, and I could hear the sound of the rain on the pavement as the next person came in. Just as they forecasted, the rain has chilled me to the bone. I'll have a tea, please. With that, the boy walked over to the corner seat. "Hi, good evening." Auntie Lil wasn't back yet, so I set to work making a hot coffee for the first customer and the tea that the customer in the corner had ordered. Oh no, I thought, I can't find the milk. The door opened again and someone stepped inside. Thank goodness, that must be Auntie Lil, I thought. When I turned around, I saw that it was actually an adventurer, a regular at the cafe who came to sit at the counter as usual. Oh, I'm tired, but look at this mushroom I found. Lucky or what? What was that? Oh right, my order. I'll have a cocoa, please. He eventually leaned over, placed the mushroom on the counter and said, "Isn't it a beauty?" It certainly is. However, I'm afraid I can't make you a cocoa. There's no milk, you see, I said, deciding I had to be upfront. Overhearing my apology, the mustachioed old man by the window said, "Oh, but I don't like plain coffee. One needs a dash of milk to make it palatable." The boy sitting in the corner piped up, "Proper English tea can't be served without milk." Then the adventurer by the counter joined in, glaring from behind steamed-up glasses. "This is unbelievable. Came all the way here to enjoy a nice cup of cocoa." I was getting very flustered. Just then the door opened again and in stepped Auntie Lil. "Lots of customers today, eh? I'm glad you all came in here out of the rain." I was very relieved to see Auntie Lil's pointy hat. "Can't find the milk," I cried. "I've looked everywhere." Auntie Lil's eyes went as round as saucers. "What are you talking about? Didn't you hear me when I told you I was going out to get more milk?" The old dear was rather cross, but she wasted no time in making everyone hot drinks and then set to baking a mushroom pie. The customers were all delighted, and even I was able to relax a bit. Doesn't this story make you want to visit a cafe on a rainy day as well? The artwork is so cute. Look at her. True. No, and now we have the third one. Now we can start finding stickers for. You don't actually need to have one fully completed to start finding the other stickers, I think. I just feel like it gets a little complicated once you have even more stickers. You're trying to figure out which one goes where. Salutations, mein amigo. I'm afraid I'm a little bit lost. Are you? Always. Hello there, Pavel. Fancy meeting you here. Where are you trying to get there this time? I read a magnifique article about the underground caverns of the Welt and decided to come and see them. Yes, I've done some research into these caverns myself. They said to exist in many of the world's greatest cities. Exactamente. I was on my way to discover the subterranean ruins of Rome when I got lost. Wait, you were on your way to Rome and ended up here? Yeah, the road of a traveler is long and winding. Nevertheless, I'm sure I'm heading the right way. Seeing as how we bumped into each other like this, though, how about a puzzle pull a route? Lunar leapfrogs. 6 frogs are sitting in locks. Get them hopping around so that each frog is on a log with a ribbon that matches its own color. Here are 3 rules you need to follow. Frogs can hop to any empty adjacent log, frogs can leap over an adjacent frog to reach an empty log, and frogs can't leap over 2 frogs at a time. Okay, it's the same thing as earlier, but it's even more frogs. I see. What color is this supposed to be? Red?
Here's my answer. I knew it.
Hip hop, huh? Where have they gone? They must be preparing for the Frog Capella. Huh? The Frog Capella? Okay. Magnifique! With that solved, I'm ready to return to my travels. Arrivederci and happy travels wherever you go. Never met anyone as good at getting lost as you. How did you even make it here to begin with? Don't ask the guy who frequently gets lost how he managed to get lost to come here. Like, he's not gonna be able to tell you. Oh, yet I'm lost again, and this time in the desert. I've got to get to the coast with some agua before I drive like a prune. But how? Oh, bitte, amigo, help me. It's so funny for me seeing him like sprinkle German in there, because in the German version, I think most of the stuff is just French whenever he would say something here in German. But I don't fully remember. It's been a little too long since I last played it. Alright, Luke, this is our chance. Gosh, my heart is pounding. Just relax. All we have to do is stay out of sight and let Slack work his magic. Hell yeah. I suppose it's the pits. I can't wait to clock off so I can get my laughing gear around a hot meal. Sounds good, bruh. But I wouldn't give up piping hot pasty with some mushroom gravy. Hey, keep it down. Buster will tell our heights if he hears us talking food on the job. It's like all he does is watches to see if he mess up. What a rot to have as a boss. Alright, Slack, do your thing. Psst, Slack, you're on.
Get lost! Get lost!
Did you hear that, bro? It was Bostro. He told me to get lost. Was he talking to you? I think he meant both of us. I think you're right. Bostro, you don't need to tell us twice. We'll get lost immediately. Nice work, Slack. Excellent. I think we can finally get into Chinatown now. And it's all thanks to a friend, Slack.
Get lost! Get lost!
You can stop saying that now, Slack. You will never stop saying it again. What's this device that's stuck to the door? Oh no, it's a puzzle counter. Oh no? Why oh no? These things count how many puzzles you've solved. The door will only open people who solve the required number of puzzles. Hey, have a look at the display on the front of the machine. It says 50. You got at least 50 puzzles under your belt, I hope. I don't know, but I can't wait to try the machine. Features is full of fancy gadgets. Puzzle count confirmed. Access granted. I was worried there for a second, but it looks like we can get through now. 50! We've made 70, at least.
Your future self is just down this road. Don't you find it a bit unnerving?
It's quite a peculiar sensation, I must admit. Yes, quite.
I still can't believe there's another Professor Layton running around.
I assure you, the man is real. You'll see soon enough.
We will see soon enough, and you might think, oh god, meeting the future Professor Layton would be like kind of the finale? No, sir, not at all. We that day, whippersnappers tell me. Have you ever stopped to admire this marvelous arch? It was constructed to welcome lucky spirits into the area. It certainly is a breathtaking piece of art. I take it you're familiar with this part of the city. You mean Chinatown? You could say I know a thing or two about the area, I suppose. As the name suggests, it's full of restaurants and shops selling goods from Asia. One thing most people don't know is that the buildings here aren't that old, despite their appearance. Also heard that the family's headquarters in this area. Oh, there, keep your voice down, will you? In fact, it might be common knowledge, but it's not the kind of thing you talk about in public. What the professor wants to know now is if you can tell us how to get there. Oh, you don't mince your words, do you, boy? I admire that. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. If you solve my puzzle, I'll point out the family's headquarters for you. When counting on his fingers, this eccentric man counts in the order you see in the picture below. After he's counted from 1 to 5, he returns to his thumb and goes on counting in the same order, starting with 6. If he continued counting in this way, which finger would he land on when he got to 763? Are you for fucking real? What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Wait. 763.
That should do the trick.
Don't do that to me. My poor
Just
mind.
as I suspected.
Like 5, that's right. He'll land on his little finger. No matter how high the number he counts to, each number in the ones column will always fall on the same finger. When the ones column contains up 3 or 8, he always ends on his little finger. His little finger. He made sure work of the puzzle, so here's your reward. See that tall building? And that one over there. That's the one. It's called the Towering Pagoda, and it's the family's base of operations. The person in charge is said to be more monster than man, and he's got a hat just like yours. Enough of that unpleasant topic. Enjoy your time in Chinatown. Good day. Thank you. Hello there. Do you live in Chinatown? Could you tell us a little about the area? Listen to yourself, young man. Like all sentient beings who exist both everywhere and nowhere. Oh, that's very nice. Now, if you really wanted to ask me where my physical body resides, I'll tell you. I do indeed live in Chinatown. Here you can find exotic goods and rare wonders from all over the world. But these things don't interest me. Material objects are mere flecks of dust on the universe's canvas. Something tells me I picked the wrong person to ask for directions. You've only just started making your way in this world, young one. For you, many of life's greatest puzzles remain unsolved. This one, for example. Oh! Yeah, no worries. The puzzle will not remain unsolved for much longer. One of these students broke a window, so you ask each of them who did it in order. I didn't do it. A is telling the truth. B is lying. It certainly wasn't me. The one whose story sounds fishy is the culprit. Who is it? I asked them in order, and C is already saying that D is lying. We haven't even heard what D is saying yet, brother.
Here's my answer.
Huh?
I knew it.
D is lying. That's right, C broke the window. He said that D was lying even though D hadn't spoken yet. It doesn't get any fishier than that. Yes, that's it. State the answers to your own questions. That is the root of individuality. Only by doing this will you find the true value to be had in the infinite moment we call the present. Thanks for the compliment, but I have to go now. Bye. Okay. Thanks. Look at all these shops, and it smells like something amazing is cooking in one of them. I see you've taken a liking to the area. Let's start chatting to a few of the locals. There's a Layton here. You can barely make him out, but he's there. What's up, fellas? You don't happen to know anything about the man who owns the towering pagoda, do you? Of course I do, mate. Everyone does. That fella's bad news. Proper bad. What do you mean by that? Well, you know, he's got a bunch of thugs working for him, and they're like thugs, if you know what I mean. That means the boss has got to be a real piece of work. I see. This gang's got the whole area scared. Most people don't go out much. Maybe that's why puzzles are so popular. Here's one of the latest hits. Oh. Thank you. This young student has drawn 5 shapes on a blackboard. One of them is not quite right. Circle the shape that doesn't belong. Ah. 3 3s, 5 5s, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 7s. This one.
Let's see if I've got this right. Well, that's settled.
Excellent. The other shapes are made up of 3 3s, 4 4s, 5 5s, and 7 9s. This shape is neither 6 6s nor 9 S's. 9S? From hit video game Neo Automata? Thank you for the patent ID time. You have a big mouth. What the hell? Good skills, mate. By the way, I'd stay away from the towering pagoda if I were you. Yeah, no. Thank you, though. Hello there, young lady. Hello there, sir. Hiya. And hi to you, too. Oh, isn't that wonderful? I do enjoy a nice round of greetings, don't you? Well, you always get a proper greeting from us. That's what gentlemen do. Oh, the world would be a nicer place if more people were like you two. People around here so... what's the word? Uncouth? That's what Mother calls Londoners. Oh, do you live around here? I do. Father moved out here and brought Mother and me along. But I think the move was a rather terrible idea. Father hardly ever comes home these days and it's putting Mother in a terrible mood. What kind of work is he doing that keeps him there all the time? I have no idea. All I know is that I'm never going to become a mechanical engineer or marry one. So your father's an engineer? That's right. Father moved us here after somebody bought his old company. Isn't that amazing? Can you imagine buying an entire company? You'd have to be ever so rich. You certainly would. You know, Father told me a great puzzle about a rich man once. Oh? An antique shop. At an antique shop, a rich man is looking at flower vases that have portraits painted on them. Profile, the big belly looks just like me. I'll take this one. The vases only have faces painted on them, though. Which vase did the man choose? This one. Because it's the same shape if you turn him around.
Here's my answer. Phew, that's a relief.
A round belly. It's the same. That's right, it was vase A. Turn it upside down and look at the contours. They fit the man's profile perfectly. Oh, you got it! Jolly good. Thank you. As an inspiring gentleman, I do my best to solve any puzzle that comes my way. Oh, and we got another request. Let's see. What do you need help with? You know, I'd love to have a pet, a sweet little doggy or kitty, maybe even a parrot. But Mother won't hear of it. Perhaps you could help find a little friend for me. Oh, and 15 seconds. Wow. First of all, so you don't fall. And then... so you don't fall. You don't fall. Boom. Should work. There we go. What? A teddy for me? Well, if I can have a pet, this little chap will keep me company. Ah! You're not my pet, but it's great to talk to you all the same, Mr. Parrot. Bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye, bye-bye.
Nice. Oh, a family man. Hi. Welcome to Peppa's Noodle Palace. And Peppa, and if you're in the mood for tasty treats, you've come to the right place. That sounds delightful, Peppa, but what we're actually hungry for is answers. Would you mind if we ask you a few questions? I'm up to my ears in prep work here. Why not order something? We can talk while you eat. Alright, what do you recommend? I put a London twist on traditional Chinese food. Oh, what does that involve? All sorts. Fish and chip suey, spotted dim sum, and our specialty, jellied eel noodle soup. Oh, and the special today is pork noodle soup. We even made a puzzle about it. People who are I think people who end up being assholes like are not aware of the fact. So bowls of plain noodles and pork noodles are lined up in a row on the counter. With a minimum of first, line up the bowls so that bowls of plain noodles and pork noodles alternate along the counter. What is the lowest number of moves it takes to accomplish this task? Note that in this puzzle, simply switching places of two bowls counts as 2 moves. Bam! 1.
This one's as good as solved. No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
That's right. Don't switch the bowls around, just move 1. Chef in the illustration probably got angry at his colleague because he spent too long over the puzzle and the noodles got cold. True will it be, gents? You know, the puzzle has put me in the mood for pork noodle soup. I'll have a bowl of that, please. As will I. Righto, just 1 sec. Here you are. Now, what did you want to ask? I used to live in London about 10 years ago, but I don't remember this part of the city. Is this area a new development? That's a good question. I don't really know. I only opened up here a little while ago, actually. An investor told me this area was ripe for a new restaurant, so I took the plunge and set up shop. Interesting. Well, thank you for your time, and for the recommendations. I said this noodle soup is amazing. Hurry up and eat before it gets cold. I also like that apparently it's only Luke and Layton that get to order and no one else. Everyone else doesn't need to eat. Apparently. Hi. He also wants something nice to eat. I had the wraps earlier, so I'm good. I am craving something a little sweet though, so maybe I'll grab something off the stream later.
Look at all these toys, Professor.
Into your toys, are you, lad?
I used to be, but I don't have much time for toys now that I'm older.
Well, what about the toy car you're so fond of?
I suppose you got me there, Professor. That car's just too much fun to put down.
Toy car, you say? Let's have a look. Ah, yes, this is one of my creations.
Really? Wow, that is so cool.
Thank you kindly. Here, since you're such a fan, I'll make you a special offer. If you can solve this puzzle of mine, I'll give you a special track for your toy car.
Special track just for solving a puzzle? This is my lucky day. Oh, yeah. Paper cuts.
2 squares of paper, A and B, are shown below. Each piece of paper has been folded in half and then folded in half again, as shown in the images. The dotted red line on the rightmost image of paper A shows where a cut will be made. Your task is to cut paper B so that when you unfold it, the cutout shape in the middle matches the hole in the middle of paper A when it's unfolded. Draw the cut you need to make on the rightmost image of paper B. Okay. Wait. I don't have the exact same shape of paper here. If you fold this one here and then fold it again, There's a corner here. Got a cat ornament that says something strange. Ruby is next to Sapphire. Ebony is not white. Jade is not green. Sapphire is 3 over from Ebony. Ruby is on the end. So which cat is Pearl? You're just using the colors though, no? Ruby is next to Sapphire. Ebony is not white. No, wait, hold on. Ruby's on the end, so E is Ruby. And Ruby is next to Sapphire, so this is Sapphire. Jade is not green. Wait, oh, I need to... Why am I not using my memo? Okay, wait. Ruby is next to Sapphire. Jade is not green, so either one of you two is Jade. Sapphire is 3 over from Ebony. You are Ebony then. If you are Ebony, then you are Jade. Then the green one. C.
This one's
Choo-choo
as
rocket.
good as solved.
A lot of error pricing. Oh! Can't say it rings a bell for
I
me.
knew it.
To no one's surprise. Good thinking. The green cat is called Pearl. The shopkeeper named each ornament after precious material or of a different color. She would appear to be a bit eccentric. Some eccentric cats. They're really cute though. I think if I saw these kinds of cats on display somewhere, I would also buy them, I think. It's 100% correct. Smashing work, my boy. You know, despite this toy shop being here, I haven't seen that many children around town. Does everyone play indoors in the future? Maybe so, Luke. Maybe so. So hopefully not. Well, look who we have here. We met on our way to the Gilded Seven Casino, did we not? Nice to see that I made an impression. Let me guess, you don't want to let us through? No need for that attitude. It's my job to keep out people who get no business being here. You can fault a fellow for trying to make a living, can you? Perhaps not, but we do have business here. We've come to meet the man who calls himself Layton. Well, I appreciate your honesty. Nevertheless, I'm afraid I simply cannot let you pass. Why is that? We've stated our business. Because my employer, Mr. Layton, is out at the moment, which means you have no reason to enter the building. You're quite sure he's not in a towering pagoda? I didn't just lie to you, if that's what you're insinuating. The boss has left the building. He's away. Gone. Not here. Where could he possibly have gone? Well, we know he isn't in the towering pagoda. Professor, I propose we do some sleuthing. I'm sure we can track this other Layton down. I agree. Let's ask some of the people in the area if they've seen my elusive counterpart. A Dreamcast game! Oh god, no, the Dreamcast... Dreamcast was before my time of gaming, for sure. Maybe... Maybe they'll include it in one of those little... Hey, here's a bunch of retro games! If you subscribe to our online model thingies. What an unusual building. It's like it has a little family of roofs. Yes, the style of architecture became popular after your time. So that's why it seems so strange to me. You know, your comment about the roofs being like a family reminds me of a puzzle I once heard. Would you like to try it? Do you even need to ask? The third youngest. Ooh, this one is what? 70? Oh no, 25 picaras. It's just number 70. I was like, what? There's no way this one is a puzzle with 70 picaras. A mobile port. Nice. Maybe there's a chance then. 10 close brothers and sisters live together. Now look, let's imagine that you're the 8th child. The oldest daughter is the second. Oh god, wait. What? I don't even want to read all of that out loud. Where's my pen? The oldest daughter is the second son's younger sister and the third son's older sister. The fourth son is the second daughter's older brother and the oldest daughter's younger brother. There are no boys in between the third and fourth daughters. Is the third child from the bottom a boy or a girl? I can tell just from this. Let's still look the answer in secret. Wait. It's the third child from the bottom. It's 10 children. Luke, let's imagine you're the 8th child. Never mind. Okay, I can't tell. I don't care about the rest.
Here's my answer.
Don't try to do this to me.
Phew, that's a relief.
I was like, oh god, how am I going to write down all... Wait, okay, number 1.
Ugh.
That's right, it's a boy. I told you at the beginning, Luke, let's imagine that you're the 8th child. The question was asking about the third child from the bottom, or in other words, the 8th oldest child. The 8th child was you, Luke, and I know better than anyone that you're a boy. Nice. Wonderful. Of course I expected nothing less from myself. Nor should you. No puzzle is a match for Professor Layton's apprentice after all. Heck yeah. Let's see, there's a station here. Oh, a little rundown station, huh? What are you painting? Some people have no respect for others. What seems to be the matter? Just look at this wall of mine. Someone has splotched paint all over it. I'm sure the little miscreant who did it is only having a laugh, but I'm the one who's to clean it up. The paint's completely dry. It looks like it would be really hard to strip it off. I suppose I just have to paint over this mess. While on the subject of painting, I might as well ask. You ever heard this puzzle? You love the music in this game?
Me too.
It's one of my favorites for many reasons. Though to be honest, I like the music in all of them, but this one stayed in my head the most, I think. This old brick wall has been decorated with an unusual design. 5 different shapes have been painted on a white background as shown. Just by looking at the picture, you should be able to tell which color of paint was used the most. So which one was it? Touch the tin of paint that was used the most. And the white paint. Since it's the base of the entire wall. I need to figure out how much this is. White paint.
Here's my answer. No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Hell yeah. That's right, white. The white background used the most paint without a doubt. Especially if you had to paint the entire thing white and then paint it over it with another color, technically you have already used the white. Good thinking. You know what? Your clever thinking has given me a brilliant idea of my own. Oh, what's that? If I just paint this wall white again, I'm practically asking for it to be covered in graffiti. So maybe I should get someone to come by and paint a fancy mural on it instead. I mean, a white wall is one thing, but you have to be real loud to graffiti a nice mural. Sounds like a good idea. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it myself. Yeah, let me just... Got big plans for this wall. I'm going to get someone to paint something amazing on here. By the way, I don't think I introduced myself before. My name's Layton. Nice to meet you. Okay. Good thing you can just immediately come back and be like, oh, you already got someone to start painting here. It looks like your mural is coming along nicely. Isn't it though? I asked some of the local children to help. They love painting. Well, it's looking great so far. I can't wait to see how it turns out. Making real progress on this mural? Come by and have another peek at it later. Absolutely. Come by again right now. Hello friends, nice of you to drop by again. How's the mural coming along? Swimmingly. I have a feeling it's going to be a real masterpiece when it's done. Yeah, it certainly looks interesting. If everything stays on schedule, we have the outline finished by the next time you visit. Oh. Hey! I see you've managed to lay down a rough sketch of the whole mural. It looks excellent. Really something else, isn't it? I'm glad I asked those kids to do the job. So you're going to color in the rest of the piece now? Of course, it'll be exploded with color when it's done. It's just going to take a little while. I bet you can hardly wait, eh? Maybe this puzzle about painting will help you pass the time. It's your job to paint a pyramid built from 21 circular pieces of wood. You've been given 3 colors to work with, red, blue, and yellow. Before you get too creative, however, there's one important rule you need to follow. No 2 pieces of wood that are next to each other can be painted the same color. One piece has already been painted red. If you follow the rule and finish painting the entire pyramid, what color will piece A be? Circle the correctly colored paint in. Oh boy. Okay, no same color can okay, so... I don't know, I make you blue. Then you have to be... You have to be blue as well. Oh wait, no, 2 pieces. Oh wait. Blue, red. And then I just do the same. Just start again. So, yellow. Which means you would be red. And you would be blue. Blue, yellow, blue, yellow, red.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Nice. Thank you for the 100 times.
Just as I suspected.
And the posture check.
Let's get cracking. Bullseye! The image above shows the two possible ways of following the rule and painting the entire pyramid. Notice that either way results in Kizé being red. Cool, eh? Ouch. It really doesn't hurt, don't worry. You two certainly have a way with puzzles and tickle pink. Thank you, and good luck with the rest of your mural. I'm sure the finished work will be wonderful. Yep, you can count on that. How many times do I have to walk right and left until he's done with it?
Next time you come by, the kids will have colored in some more of the mural. I can't wait.
Yeah, they better.
Yay! Wow, look at all those great colors. Pretty keen on them myself. Yep, the kids are doing a great job. Kids, you're not doing any of the painting yourself?
Nah, I'm more of a spectator than a painter. But I try to help the team as best as I can by preparing paint, washing brushes, and so on.
Well, as long as you're having fun.
It's nice. Come back soon to have a look at the mural. That's what I'm doing. That is quite literally what I'm doing. Nice. The mural looks as though it's almost finished. Yep, we're pretty close now. It's a real beauty. You won't find another mural like this in all of London. I'm very proud, I have to say.
Proud? But didn't you say you have local children doing all the work?
Well, they're doing the painting, but I've done a lot of the heavy lifting. Literally, in fact, I carried all the paint myself. You know, one of the parts had this great puzzle on the inside of it. Here, have a look. My, you certainly have an affinity for paint, don't you? Tricky tile work. And how to adorn a wall with decorative colored tiles. There are 3 of each of the red, yellow, green, and orange tiles and 4 blue ones. First tile of each color has already been placed for you. All you need to do to decide is where to put the rest. And one more thing, no 2 tiles of the same color can be in the same horizontal, vertical, or diagonal line as each other. Nothing to it, right? Good luck. Okay. Here. Because I already have one here. 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 So you go either here or here. Okay, right. Green. No. Ooh, let's do one that's easier to. Okay. There we go.
That should do the trick. Well, that's settled.
Well, tile B. That's the only pattern that will work. Tile B. I think you two are the best puzzle solvers I've ever met. Well, we do get a lot of practice. Impressive stuff, though. Nice. Goodbye. My mural is nearly finished. You'll soon be able to see it in all its glory. You mean right now? Perfect timing, fellas. We just finished a mural.
Great! That's a real work of art.
Thanks. I'll be sure to pass on a praise to all the young artists who helped create it.
Don't forget to give yourself a pat on the back while you're at it. You may not have painted it, but you still put a lot of effort into that mural, Slate.
Thanks. I'm not going anywhere, so come and have a look at it anytime you like.
The mural's finished! It's a beautiful work of art unrivaled in all of London.
Thanks. And you only had to go from one page to the other like 15 times. Hi.
What's up, fellas? We went to see the man in the towering pagoda, but he was out. Do you know where he might be?
Got a pretty good idea, but I'm not telling. He's dangerous. You don't want to tangle with him. Come now, surely there's no harm in letting us know where he might be.
You're wrong there, but
I suppose I can tell you what I've heard. It's just a rumor, though. Sure you want to know this? I'm telling you, this fella's bad news. Proper bad.
we can handle it. What have you heard?
People say he disguises himself and goes walking around town. He'll be standing next to us now and you wouldn't even know. Scary stuff, eh? Actually, I'm getting spooked myself, so let's end this little chat, okay? Later. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate.
Welcome to Peppa's Noodle Palace. What will it be, gents?
We're not here to eat, I'm afraid. I just wanted to ask you a few questions about the fellow who runs the towering pagoda.
You mean I really can't interest you in a bite to eat? Well, alright. Now what were you saying?
We'd like to meet the man who runs the towering pagoda, but he seems to be out at the moment. Has he come by your restaurant by any chance?
I don't think so. I mean, I don't even know what he looks like.
But his lackeys come by here to slack off on a daily basis. Terrible table manners they've got too. Of course they have terrible table manners.
Come to think of it, that probably means the man you're looking for never comes in here.
I mean, would you go scaring off in a place where the boss could burst in at any moment? You make a good point. That's very astute of you.
Flattery's nice, but if you really want to say thanks, order some food next time you come in, okay?
We ate like 5 minutes ago. At your shop. Sure, okay. We're ignoring the very obvious banana peel on the ground. We're not.
Look at that, there's another banana skin lying on the ground.
Someone around here has a taste for bananas and an aversion to bins.
Not to worry, Professor, I'll pick it up.
Speaking of which, Luke.
What is it, Professor?
I just thought of another banana skin puzzle. Of course you have. Make your way from the start to the goal, but beware of banana skins. Whenever you step on one, you slide without stopping until you hit a wall. When you find a solid route through these slippery streets, touch a red arrow to move in that direction. Sure. What happens if I get pushed out all the way here? Ah, you just get sent back to the beginning. Okay. Phew. His little sprite is so cute.
Here's my answer. Phew, that's a relief.
Bonanza! Sweet and delicious, most people are used to eating the common Cavendish bananas raw, straight after peeling them. In the tropics, however, where most of the world's bananas are produced, there are many less sweet varieties that are often used in cooking. Oh!
Whoever left his banana skin here could do with learning a few manners.
I'm just glad we found it before someone slipped on it. He's doing a little dance! He is! A little dancey dance. A hidden puzzle. This puzzle. Oh! 148. Huh? Here's an equation that's been written using matches. Read as Roman numerals, it means 1 plus 11 is 10. What's the minimum number of matches you need to move to make this equation valid? None. Oh, well, I'm covering the exact text, but Roman numerals. Yeah, sure, but if you turn this around, as in you look at it from the other side, I can't write. That's what happens. You just get x, or more like 10 is 9 plus 1, which is already correct.
How about this?
See, the fun thing about puzzles like this
No
is I
puzzle can
feel like
stop
they work
Layton's
better on the DS,
apprentice.
because with the DS you could very easily just turn the screen upside down and go, oh yeah, actually that makes sense. You're on fire! 0 matches is correct. If you look at the equation upside down, it becomes 10 is 9 plus 1 in Roman numerals. Phrase minimum number might have tricked you into thinking at least one match, but minimum number can mean moving no matches at all. No more matches where a dog is dead by the end of the puzzle.
Another puzzle solved.
You don't turn your monitor maybe even TV around? No, I try not to. I don't think I can. With the type of monitor I have, even. Make way, coming through, I'm in a hurry, I've got to get back.
Goodness, the little man startled me. Who would have thought such short legs could move so quickly? Did you see how he raced out of the shop? He was really sprinting, wasn't he? Can't have been easy in those wet shoes and trousers of his. And he was carrying 2 armfuls of books to boot. He must be a big customer here. Maybe the lady behind the counter can tell us something about him.
Maybe. Polite. Layton Graham filmed the little bird silhouette using the 5 pieces in Layton's top hat without overlapping the pieces or leaving any empty space. You can flip pieces if need be. Let's put you as the legs. That's looks like it's going to. No. Yeah. No. Get in there.
Here goes nothing.
I like puzzles where you don't actually have to press the answer button anymore. Where it's just like, okay, at some point you make it, and once you've made it, the puzzle is done and over with. Chicks are so tiny they can't even fly yet. Oh no. Gosh, you must have some sort of super brain to solve a puzzle like that so easily. Well, I try. After all, brains are something no true lady can afford to be without. Burn. And a new request. Wow. You. If she had given us a card track as well, that would have been funny.
Hi Zen, good evening.
How are you?
Oh dear, I've got homework due tomorrow. I put it in my backpack and I left the bag somewhere. Flap your wings, birdie. Can you see my background?
There's 7 seconds. What the hell? Scribble on the screen until you randomly get a puzzle. Exactly. Exactly. That's my favorite kind of puzzle. Played Magic with friends last night. Ooh. Someone wants to match your friends really hard. Eh?
Thank you, Parrot. I was completely at a loss there. I can hand this homework in now. Thanks again, Parrot. I'll be more careful with my things next time. Careful, careful.
I wonder who has the one in between.
Does anything about this room strike you as familiar, Luke? Familiar? Actually, now that you mention it...
A little familiar, yes. Ah. Hi, Beasley. Oh.
That's an awfully big sigh for such a small bee. What's the matter?
Well, you know, even a honeybee like myself gets a little down in the dumps every now and then.
Must be awfully hard looking after all those puzzles being, you know, a bee.
No, that's a piece of cake, kid. My problem is that I'm different from all the other bees.
And say that again. What's your story anyway, Beasley?
Oh, so you want to hear about me, do you then? Sure.
Why do you have
all
human
right.
arms?
It's a gripping tale of a lowly drone's triumph over adversity. To become a puzzle bee. I'm talking...
Gotcha! No! Beasley! That's better. Bugs are so very icky, don't you think? You really can't slap them enough. Oh.
Stop doing that! I think he's had enough slapping for one day. Now how are we supposed to solve all those puzzles that we left behind?
Oh, no worries there, my fellow puzzle aficionado. Taking care of puzzles is my job now. Granny's put me in charge, so just leave it to me.
Granny who? Oh, right, of course. So then you're...
That's right. You can call me Puzzlette, because that's my name. Hope to see ya soon. Soon.
Aww? Why did you do that? Beasley! My boy! He's fucking dead!
All those lost little puzzles live in a teeny weeny house over there.
Isn't it just the cutest thing you've ever seen?
Isn't it just the cutest thing you've ever seen?
Okay, will I remember how your voice goes until the next time I voice you? Probably not.
Isn't it just the cutest thing you've ever seen? There are currently no puzzles for you to solve here because you've solved all of the puzzles you found. So your job is absolutely not needed in my playthrough. But thank you anyway.
What a lovely parrot.
Nice to meet you, I'm Slag.
Oh my, clever and polite. Well, Slag, my name's Myrtle.
Hello, Myrtle. Nice to meet you. Is this your pet shop?
Pet shop? Oh, no, young fellow. This is no pet shop. It's a meeting place where animals can find true friends like you and Slag, eh?
You can say that again. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. My name's Luke.
Well, it's very nice to meet you too, Luke. You and Slag play nicely together now, alright?
Get lost! Get lost!
Now's not the time for that, Slag. You learned how to say get lost. So now he's gonna say it all the time.
Get lost! Get lost!
Good day, whippersnappers. Did you manage to find that dreadful man who rents the towering pagoda? Unfortunately not. He was out when he visited. We're still trying to locate him. Ah, well, you're wasting your time searching for him in this part of town. Does that mean you know where we can find him? Oh, I've said too much. I can be so careless at times.
So you do know. Please tell us where he is. It's very important.
I've said it once and I'll say it again, lad. I like how forthright you are. So I suppose I could drop a potentially helpful hint your way. On one condition, that is.
What condition?
Run over and tell my darling wife she'll be eating out for lunch today. Do that and I'll gladly help you.
But we don't know who she is or where to find her.
She's easy to find, my Myrtle. She runs a pet shop on the edge of Chinatown. Shouldn't take you long to find it. Very well. We'll deliver the message to your wife and return immediately. Oh, yeah, we just met her, actually. A chat parent, see what I learned from Lua. Oh, no. It would only pick up on the really awful and bad words, I think. It would be saying fuck all day long.
Pet shop's just over there.
Yeah, we were literally just there.
Hello.
It's Myrtle, isn't it? How do you do? We're here to deliver a message. Let me guess, it's from that useless husband of mine. A sluggard just strolls about town all day while I work my fingers to the bone in here.
Professor, what's a sluggard?
Explain later, Luke. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. Rudolph wanted to let you know he'll be eating out for lunch today.
A Pepper's, no doubt. It's infuriating. I'm the one who works, and yet I still manage to make lunch for us every single day. And he has the nerve to let it go to waste.
And now, madame.
And another thing, we don't have enough disposable income to be eating out all the time. I don't care how much he likes those noodle soups, his behavior is simply shameful.
Well, we've delivered the message, so we'd best be off.
I spent valuable time picking out and preparing delicious, nutritious recipes, and this is my thanks. I'm a working woman, you know.
Where did everyone go?
Whew, that was quite intense. It just goes to show that when someone prepares you food, you can't just run off on them.
Hey, where's the professor? Here I am. You three surprised me. I had no idea you could run so quickly. My apologies, Professor. It was getting a bit heated in there.
But I still think it's very rude to stand someone up when they prepared food for you.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Right. Now that's over with, Rudolph needs to keep his side of the bargain. Let's pay him another visit. Flora, they're not going to say sorry for running off on you and wasting your food. I'm sorry. They never will. Even if you tell them another 3 times. The cursed Yakuza quotes. Oh god, no, imagine. Any kind of bird as a pet is just too much. Like, I could not deal with that because that is a lot of work. Birds are not very easy pets. But imagine having a parrot and it would just repeat stuff like the boiling babies back to you.
Oh,
Obviously, I do have hands. Yes, obviously, I do have hands. Did you deliver the message to my sugar lump?
We did, but I have to tell you, she was absolutely seething by the time we left.
Whatever for? She seemed rather upset at the thought that you might be dining at Peppa's Noodle Palace. Oh, dear me, I fear there may be a misunderstanding brewing here. Do go on. My wife is a gem. I treat her like a queen, and queens shouldn't have to prepare lunch. She works so hard that I don't want to add to her burden. Plus, who doesn't love noodle soup? Anyway, I'm boring you now. Let me give you that bit of information I promised. Maybe you should tell your wife that. Maybe you should invite her to go and get lunch with you, because if she is already preparing lunch in the first place and you still eat out, then it's more work for her. Sir. This is just a rumor, but I've heard that the fellow you're after is quite fond of old father things. Thames. He said he likes going for walks to admire the river whenever he has a spare moment. Interesting. So there's a chance we'll find our man down by the river. Oh, as I said, it's a rumor and nothing more. But go and see, there may be some truth in it. She'll do just that. Thank you for the tip. Just a moment now. You whippersnippers are always rushing, aren't you? Here, take this. If a parent learns such things.
Royal babies.
A flyer. It's for a small restaurant by the Thames. The Thames Arms? A lovely little place. If you're in the area and have the time, you really should drop in. Sounds like the perfect place to take a break. We'll be sure to visit if time allows. Good day, sir. Oh, you lad, wait just a moment. Yes? My wife Myrtle, how angry was she exactly?
Furious.
Oh, I see. Thank you. That'll be all. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh me, oh my. Is there a spot with a good view of the river around here?
There was a hill we walked over on the way to Chinatown. You could see the river from up there.
I see Luke's talking about has some stairs to run down to the riverside. It might be worth investigating.
Oh, goody! A walk by the river sounds wonderful. Flora, focus. This is serious business. We're hot on the trail of a criminal mastermind.
Come on, Luke, loosen up a little. We're making progress on the case, and Flora's just finding her own way to enjoy it.
Suppose that's true. But what are we waiting for?
Nothing, Luke. Let's head for the hill. I would indeed like to save my game, yes. Chapter 8. I can't read it though because I'm not wearing my glasses. What's this one called? A meeting by the river. Nice. Oh, I wish I could see. I wish I could see. Ah, did you redeem that before I saved? I'm sorry. Let's just save again. Hello.
Welcome to Maya's Miles of Books. What kind of reading material are you looking for today? Let's see. How about some books on British history? Of course, but that's a rather broad topic. What time period are you most interested in? Hey look, there's a book on King Arthur. Court. Yes, King Arthur. Technically, that's more legend than historical fact. It's a fascinating story all the same. I like the stories about the Knights of the Round Table.
What? Okay. One day, King Arthur invited a number of honored guests to dine at the Round Table. At his request, everyone sat at evenly spaced intervals around the table. After sitting down, two ladies in attendance, Genevieve and Nimue, were amused to find that neither of them had a woman sitting directly adjacent or opposite. What's the minimum number of people that were sitting at the round table? An evenly spaced... Wait. Okay, wait. Table. How do I know how many seats there are? Okay, so one woman is here. And then there's no one right next to her and no one across from her. And there's someone else here. Someone else here. And then it's an empty space, an empty space. Okay.
How about this? I
Nice.
knew it!
A normal answer, 5 here was the correct answer. The image above shows how they would be seated at the round table. Tricky part is realizing that the guests weren't sitting directly opposite each other. If you're interested in the characters mentioned in this puzzle, be sure to read up on the Legend of King Arthur. Maybe I should. So many other books to read though.
Nicely done. So will you be buying that book? Thanks, but I think I'll hold off for now. It looks like some really heavy reading.
Don't be afraid to dive headlong into a good book now and again, Luke. There's much to be learned.
Well put, sir.
To be fair, actually, I am very behind on the latest audiobook I have taken from the library. Because I haven't been in the mood at all to listen like these last few weeks, so I think I need to return it in like 3 days? And I'm not even like maybe 2 chapters? I think I've listened to 2 chapters to like get into it, see if it is interesting, and then I haven't really felt like like it at all, and I was just like, oh great, cool, the audio book is like 10 hours long and I need to give it back in 3 days. I don't think I'll manage that.
Just received a new batch of books for the shop. They're great, big adventure novels and people are going to love them, but they're heavy. Will you help me carry them? Of course. Of course we'll help you carry them. Deliver the books in 10 seconds.
If you do this, you just immediately fall down. So, up. And then up again. And then shoot you over here, so dong, dong, dong. Right? Dong. Yeah. Nice.
I think that's a lot. Thanks for your help, Parrot. A lot. There's nothing like watching content and customers browsing through well-ordered bookshelves.
Marks. That's true. Well, let's get going. Oh, hello. Oh, hello, sir. Please don't sneak up on me like that.
Sorry, it's just that I noticed your shoes were soaked and...
So what? Wet shoes are the least of my worries right now. Huh? What seems to be the problem? I arranged to meet my friend here, but I think there's been some confusion about the time. I think my watch is 5 minutes slow, but it's actually 5 minutes fast. My friend thinks his watch is 5 minutes fast, but it's actually 5 minutes slow. If we try to show up at our meeting point at the same time, but only checking our own watches, how many minutes earlier than my friend will I arrive? Enter minus sign in front of your answer if I arrive later than my friend. You don't need to enter sign if I arrive earlier than my friend. Okay, wait. You think your watch is 5 minutes slow. So you would start going 5 minutes earlier. But actually your watch is already 5 minutes fast, so you would end up being 10 minutes earlier than your friend. If you're... Okay, you're 10... oh god, early. And your friend thinks his watch is 5 minutes fast. So he's gonna take 5 more minutes. Because he's like, oh yeah, my watch is already... Ah, and the same for you, but you're 10 minutes late. God, Jesus. You're 10 minutes late and you're 10 minutes early. In the end, you will be 20 minutes earlier than your friend.
Let's see if I've got this
Reminds
right.
me of one time I was meeting up with people
Few
and
things satisfy like
I
a
ended
puzzle
up being
solved.
so early that I took like an entire a train one earlier train as well. So I ended up being almost an hour earlier than the expected time. And then the others were an hour late. And I just said, you know what? I'm just gonna go in ahead. I'm not going to wait like a full 2 hours just for them to arrive. Smart. I'll arrive at the meeting point 20 minutes before my friend. My watch is 5 minutes ahead of the actual time, but because I think my watch is 5 minutes slow, I'll arrive 5 minutes before our meeting time, which will actually be 10 minutes early. Between me being early and him being late, I'll have to wait 20 minutes for my friend. Hang on. 3 spaces for the answer. How would 5 minutes turn into 100? That's... Listen, they do that to make you think, wait, why would I have this option? Now it all makes sense. I'm glad everything has been cleared up. Oh yes, as a scientist, it's clear to me that you've got a real knack for critical thinking. I'll say he's the most acclaimed professor of archaeology in the country. Ah, that would explain it. Anyway, you have my thanks, Professor. I'm glad I could be of assistance. Salutations and whatnot. What brings upstanding citizens like yourselves back through here? Tracking down the boss of the family, we got a hot tip that he's down by the river. Whoa now, slow down. Keep sniffing around for trouble like that and something's bound to start stinking. Take it from me. You certainly appear to be an authority in such subjects. Don't you know it? I can see that you two aren't going to heed my warning either. If you're dead set on going to the riverside, you should drop by the restaurant down there. The grub is top notch. If you're going to look for trouble, you might as well do it on a full stomach. He's like, I can't stop you, but at least get some good food first. Hey, you waiting for your friend? Hello there. Oh, hello. It's near you again. He's not who you think he is. This is all just a big misunderstanding. Alright? Well, just who is he then? You think that he's the head of the family, but he's not. Honest, he's not. I mean, just look at those eyes. You can see for yourself. They are the eyes of a criminal.
Look at his little button eyes. He's not a seasoned criminal. He's just a professor who rarely does his actual
Professing job. Ugh. You think? With such beady looking wee things, I cannot tell. Well, but now I've made myself cross-eyed looking at them, they do seem trustworthy, I suppose.
You know, now that I look more closely, your eyes are pretty beady too.
Yes, well, that's enough on that subject. Tell me so. What are you doing out here? I was meant to meet a friend, but he's awful late.
Almost there. The view of the river here is lovely. What do you suppose the future professor is? Oh, I'm so excited to meet him.
You're awfully cheerful about all this, Flora.
Well, aren't you excited to meet him too? I want to find him, but I can't say I'm looking forward to meeting a criminal. Those stairs over there should take us down to the riverside. Well, let's not waste any time. Down we go. Yeah, no, we are wasting time. Let's not waste any time. Hold on. Hold your horses. Hi. Good day, Layton. How's your investigation going? I believe we're making good progress, with a little help from Scotland Yard, of course. How about yourself, Inspector? Have you come across any promising leads? I'd say so. You won't believe the chat I heard a couple of suspicious blokes having a moment ago. Oh, really? Would you care to tell me what you heard, perhaps? Oh. A rowdy band of thieves are about to be apprehended and need to stash their swag. Swag? According to their boss's orders. Swag? Right, lads, stays up with 10 pounds gold. We'll fit right into that brick wall. Nobody will be none the wiser. We'll stash them there until the heat dies down. I almost forgot the most important part. Don't go putting any bigger piles on top of any smaller ones. Sounds like a plan, lads. Place the gold bars into the wall to complete the boss's orders. Okay. Okay. The big one. Oh, I see. No, wait, which one's the big? This is the biggest one I have. Big one below. And then on top. And then a 3. And same here, 3, and then a single one. And a big one. And another 3.
I was wrong. The research facility I was taken to was the most miserable place on Earth. It was there that the whitecoats started calling me Subject Free.
That's a strange name.
Yeah, it's because it wasn't so much a name as an ID. I was a test subject, not a cuddly pet. There was a Subject 1 and a Subject 2 there, but who knows what happened to them.
Oh no.
I don't mean to stir up painful memories, but you said you were a test subject. So,
You want to know about the tests they did on me? Just thinking about it makes my fur stand on end. Well, this was one of their favourite routines. They'd throw me in a room and cut the lights. There'd be a loud noise like nails on a blackboard. Next thing I know, I'm in a totally different room. Even now, I've no idea what they were doing.
that sounds awful.
Have you two worked everything out?
Did you hear Subject 3's terrible story? Apparently, he was forced to be a test subject in all these weird science experiments.
Our friend here carries a heavy burden on his shoulders.
Poor little fellow.
Poor little fellow? Spare me your pity. Life is hard, kid, and I've had it harder than most. None of it really matters. The sooner you stop expecting good things to happen, the better off you'll be.
Aww.
What kind of attitude is that? You're free now, and you've got your whole life ahead of you.
Ah, so now you're gonna tell me how to live my life, huh? Go on then, get out of my face before I bite the lot of you!
What's your problem? It's my secret carrot patches. About time to take the little beauties up. They look so juicy and tasty. It'll be fresh carrot salad for dinner. Alright. Let's start from here. So we jump. No, wait. No, this just activates something. So we keep driving. We keep driving. We keep driving. We drive all the way here. Then we go left. And then immediately go up. And then we have to go left. If we stay here, we're gonna drive into the water, so we're gonna jump across the water. Isn't it fun because they know his name? They just go, yeah! To be fair, Layton couldn't hear any of all that, right? The only one who can actually hear it is Luke. But just because Luke said, oh, did you hear his story? He didn't actually hear it. Jump across this one. There's no goal to drive in this one. Do I just need to... Oh, yeah, right. The objective is to dig up all the carrots, not find a specific goal. My bad. Hello, Subject 3. What do you want? I was just wondering about something when the scientists were working on you. Work? It wasn't work, it was torture. Sorry, what I meant to say was the facility where they kept you back then? Don't make me think about that awful place. I've tried my best to block it from my memory. My best memory from the time is diving out of there and swimming to freedom. So the facility must have been near water. Yeah, you know, I still remember the puzzle I thought of as I swam those freezing waters. Wow, that's some pretty spectacular multitasking. Eh? 5 people are talking about their swimming prowess. The second fastest swimmer is standing next to the biggest person. I may have the biggest body, but I'm certainly not the fastest swimmer. Not the fanciest costume, but I'm no match for Big B. I'm the smallest and I finished 4th. I'll be the person beside me to win. Who's the fastest? Oh, whoa, okay. You're certainly not the fastest. I mean, that's fair. You're the smallest and you finish 4th. Okay, you're 4. Why am I still... You're 4. But the fanciest costume, but you're no match for Big B. Fancy? Which one of these counts as fancy? You? Do you count as fancy? You're certainly not the fastest. Second fastest swimmer standing next to the biggest person. Okay, the second fastest. You're not the fastest swimmer, so you have to be 3, 4, or 5. You... Fanciest costume. Could be impossible. I'm assuming this one is supposed to be the fancy costume. You're no match for Big B. You're... Okay, you're... You're number 1 then.
How about this? Phew, that's a relief.
First rate, swimmer D is the fastest. Swimming is a lot of fun, but make sure you always warm up beforehand. Well, look at that. You must be one of the few humans with something between his ears. Thank you. What? What do you want? What? I don't want anything. I just... If you got no reason to talk to me, do one. Hello, I'm Slack. Subject 1, is that you? I'll be... It is! You made it out of the lab alive too, then. Huh? So Slack was a lab animal like Subject 3? Who'd have guessed? You look good, Subject 1. Keep your beak clean out there, okay? Nice! Oh, that's great! I wonder if we're going to meet Subject 2 as well. Well, hello. Who might you be? My name is Layton. I don't believe I've made your acquaintance, Mr... Me? I'm Bacon. Take care of the lighthouse on the river. Then shouldn't you be in there protecting the shore from errant boats? Oh, hello, little boy. You were so quiet I didn't notice you down there. You want to know why I'm here? I'd be happy to tell you, but first I could really use some help. There's this puzzle I just can't solve. It's been keeping me up all night and I need my beauty sleep. Won't you help me find the answer to this troublesome little thing? Police would be required to solve a puzzle to catch troubles. In this universe, I feel like that might be true. You've created a scene with the following conditions. 1 male is standing in front of a child. 2 males are standing behind a female. 1 male, 1 female standing behind a male. 1 female standing behind a child. You create a scene with a minimum number of people. How many people are there in your scene? 1 male is standing in front of a child. 2 males are standing behind a female. 1 male, 1 female. The child is a boy, it should work, I think. 3 people. 1 of each.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Well, that's settled.
Three's a crowd. 1 adult male, 1 adult female, and 1 male child. That's all it takes if the setting is shown above. Goodness, you're quite intellectual, aren't you? Now, what was it that you and your little friend wanted to talk to me about? We were just wondering what you were doing here on the shore instead of in the lighthouse. Yes, well, mine's a rather sad story, so I hope you're not crying, so I'll try to keep it brief. Before I came to London, I was in the Star Lighthouse I was the Star Lighthouse keeper down in Dover. But then my employee fitted the place out with a mechanical control system. The machine there was made, as they say, redundant. I was utterly crushed. I was living my dream down there, only to be chased out by a machine. It is a terribly unfortunate turn of events. Just wait, it gets worse. After being run out of town, I found work here in London. In the outset, I'd been looking after the lighthouse, but when I peeked inside, I got a horrible shock. The whole thing was filled with awful machines buzzing, whirring, and doing other machinery things. This morning, I just couldn't stand being around all the clanking, so I came for a walk to clear my head. Strange. Why would they want to put out an ad for a lighthouse keeper when the machines do all the work? There's something fishy about this, Professor. I agree. I have a feeling there's more going on here than you, I, or Beacon are aware of. Fork! Ah, and a request. What shall I do? I have a dance competition next week, but I really can't decide what to wear, especially on my hat. I need a hat. I'm thinking a tall, elegant number. 18 seconds! Okay. I want you to go up. How high do you go if I put you here? Ah, okay. Let me see. Don't. Ah, okay, wait. Boom. I see. Yeah, and I see why it's 18 seconds. Okay. Boing. Nice. Oh, that's lovely. Just look at the feather. How did you find it? It's gorgeous. Ah. I'll be dancing to the top of the podium with this on my head. Thank you, Parrot. Wish me luck. Break a leg. Please don't actually break a leg.
What a quaint little restaurant. Hey, look at the sign. It seems you found the Thames Arms.
Indeed, and it seems to be both open and inviting. Let's say we step inside and have a look around. Sounds like a plan.
Hidden puzzle. A hidden puzzle.
Time cards. These 4 cards, 0, 1, 2, and 6, can be used to display different times of the day, seen in the example 216. Using a 24-hour clock, how many different times can we display by rearranging the 4 cards? We must use all 4 cards to display each time. The cards can't be overlapped. Oh my goodness. Hello. Thank you for the short hair. And the non-binary. And the posture check. And the hide time. And I will save my game after I've done this puzzle. Hi Sano, how are you? Okay, wait. I need more paper. Okay. Well, let's start off with the one we can already. Yeah, congratulations.
You gain nothing.
Let's start off with the number we have. 126. You can turn the 6 around to make a 9 in this case, so 129. It's 24-hour clock. Okay, and then a 2:16 and 2:19. Okay, and then 6:12 and 6:21. And then turn that around and go 9:12 and 9:21. What's the next biggest number? Oh, 10. 26 and 10, 29. And then 12. 12, 6, 12, 9. And 60. 16, 2. 16, 20. And 19, 2, 19, 20. 20, 16, 20, 19, 2106, and 2109. So 20! 20 times you can make. 20
This
times you
one's
can
as
show
good
with
as
these
sold.
numbers.
Phew, that's a relief.
That's it! 20 different times can be displayed using the 4 cards. It'll take you a while to work out that the 6 can also be used as a 9. Of course, times like 26 o'clock and 60 minutes past the hour don't exist. That's why they made it, so it's a 24-hour clock. Otherwise it would be a few more, or many more options you could combine 4 numbers in.
Stick a fork in this puzzle, it's done.
Oh, a fork? You stick a fork in the puzzle. Stick a fork in a good food. Do you think I can get to 100 puzzles tonight? Maybe. Let's see. Hello. Gentlemen, miss, welcome to Thames Farms. Hello. Ow. Good afternoon. We're here in search of an acquaintance who may have come by here today. Well, as you can see, it's fairly quiet. One regular came in earlier, but he left a few minutes ago. I see. This regular didn't happen to come from Chinatown, did he? Forgive me, but it doesn't seem right to give out that kind of information without his consent. Of course, I understand your position. However, this information could be vital. The fate of London hangs in the balance. That's quite a claim to make. Okay, how about this? If you can help me with the problem I'm having, perhaps I'll help you with yours. You've decided to make a special pair of dice for your desk that can display each date of the month numerically as shown by the 12 at the top of the screen below. Each date must use both dice, however, which means single-digit dates like the 1st and 2nd of the month will be displayed as 1 and 2 respectively. You thought you had the design sorted, but the layouts below can't display all the dates. Draw a circle around the one number that needs to be changed. Okay, wait. 1, 2... What? Wait. Each day of the month. Why would I need a 7 and 8 on here anyway? One, two, three, 4. I love thinking in 3D. One, two, three, 4.
Let's see if I've got this right. Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
6 needs to be changed. The current design won't allow the dice to display the dates 7 or 8, but if you change a 6 to a 0, you can turn a 9 upside down to use it as a 6 and display all the dates. Why would you make it so hard on yourself, though? Excellent, your help is much appreciated. Now that we solved your problem, will you tell us about the man who was in here earlier? A deal's a deal. Customer who came by earlier is what might some call a bit of an oddball. Every time he comes in, he's got different gear on. Maybe he thinks I won't recognize him or something.
So he disguises himself.
He tries to, I suppose. He says he can't afford to be spotted in public, so he always wears different clothes. And this man hails from Chinatown? That's right. He says he comes here to unwind. His routine's pretty much the same every time. He usually walks in wearing a top hat of his, orders a coffee, and finds a seat by the window.
Did you just say he wears a top hat?
I did. It's a tall number, like the one your friend is wearing. That's how I always know who he is. But you said that this man has already left for today, correct? That's right. If you'd arrived a few minutes earlier, you would have bumped into him leaving.
Do you suppose he's going back to the Towering Pagoda, Professor?
I think there's a good chance of that. Why don't we go and find out?
Good idea. Let's go.
Have a nice day. Yeah, because the game is just like, oh, you know, you just spent the past hour just running around and doing puzzles and trying to find the guy. What if you just go back the exact way you came from? What the hell are you doing?
Hello, Constable. Fancy seeing you here.
Hello. I've been all over town gathering information, you know? All our walking has put me in the mood for a snack.
That's why you were peeking through the restaurant window.
Yes, I must confess that a lovely wobbly jelly caught my eye. Do a hungry man a favor and keep my little break a secret from the inspector, won't you? I wouldn't dream of reporting you, my good man, but now that you mention it, where is the inspector? He's been conducting a series of exhaustive interviews with everyone he meets in town. Once he finds a useful source, he really knows how to wring out every last detail.
I bet.
And apparently also think up some puzzles in the meantime.
Oh, my dear sweet Fluke, I've been looking everywhere for you. No, not you again. Belle, what are you doing here?
Please forgive Luke, he's easily flustered. What a pleasant coincidence it is to run into you here.
Coincidence? Oh, no. This is nothing short of fate, because you see, Fluke and I are destined for each other.
Well, that's one way of looking at it, I suppose.
Hey, listen, Luke, just what have you been telling this poor girl? Me? Nothing. It's all one big misunderstanding. We aren't anything. Oh, Fluke, you're so cute. When you get all flustered like that, I could just eat you up. I'm not flustered or cute. Shush now, my darling. There'll be time for chit-chat later. Came to let you know they've been seeing strange men running all over town looking for you. Keep going on and on about the boss, blue caps, and other gibberish. Sounds bad. Professor, do you think the family has finally cottoned on to us?
I fear that might be the case. If so, we have limited time. We must gain access to the Towering Pagoda before the family sends more thugs into the area.
Don't be scared, my sweet. I won't let anyone harm you. Look, Belle, thanks for the warning, but you can stop worrying about me now. And you can stop calling me weird names. Alright, let's go. Oh, Fluke, I love it when you play hard to get. It just makes me sticky.
Why do they write characters like this?
I love when you play hard to get. I'm not playing hard to get. Leave me alone. I'm not interested. The March of the Towering Pagoda.
Yeah, boy. Oh, there, friends. Did you find the fella you were chasing? Unfortunately not, but I'm confident we'll corner him at the Towering Pagoda this time. Yikes, jumping straight into the lines then, eh? You be careful down there in Chinatown. On the off chance things get hairy, come and talk to me. I'll help you out.
When you say that makes me think there's more than an off chance things will get hairy.
Not at all, my small friend, but you know what they say? Hope for the best, prepare for the not best.
The not best? Don't you mean the worst?
Do I? I don't know. Speaking of preparation, have you fellas ever heard this one? Flower power. To be prepared in case of future storage shortages, you've decided to mill some of your grain into flour and stash it away somewhere safe and dry. You've rustled up 3 different boxes that are suitable for storage. Which of these containers will store the most flour? This one, you just need to turn it around.
Here's my answer. No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Sweet! Box A is correct. It will store the most flour if you turn it upside down. Sweet. Now that's out of the way. You're supposed to be heading to the Towering Pagoda, eh? Watch yourselves out there, alright? You wish. Hello again, whippersnappers. Did you manage to find that nasty man from the Towering Pagoda? No, it seems we just missed him down by the river, but we believe he's back at the pagoda now. Oh, this coming and going must be taking it out of you. Good thing you're still young and full of beans. What about you, Rudolph? Have you resolved your little problem? Problem? I don't know what you mean, lad. Don't play innocent. Luke's talking about your clandestine lunchtime rendezvous with Pepper. What? Oh no, my voice was taken about all of that. Really, it's nothing scandalous. Thanks for your concern, but it's all just a big misunderstanding. Please don't pay it any heed. I'm pleased to hear that there's no reason to worry. Now come along, everyone. We mustn't waste any more time in getting to the Towering Pagoda. Hey, Professor. Best at home myself before Myrtle explodes. You really should. Books are sustenance for the soul. Have you discovered the value of the written word, young one? Of course, I love books. I've read the Sherlock Holmes stories at least 12 times. Books are tricky things. Some enlightenment made physical, while others are just piles of paper. Only by reading a book can one decide whether it is worthwhile or worthless. Never thought about it that way. Yes, within books sleep 1,000 puzzles. Here's one more. Huh? 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 Eh? Arrange these books of equal thickness on the shelf according to the rules below. There are no books to the left of the brown one. Only the blue book touches the brown one. The yellow book is to the left of the white one. The blue book touches the purple one. Okay. What? The yellow book. Okay, wait. The yellow book is to the left of the white one. Doesn't mean it needs to be immediately to the left, but it's certainly somewhere. Why can I not turn you around? There we go. The white book is centered between the yellow and purple books, but touches no other. Oh, okay, right. There's an empty space for one book next to a yellow one. Okay, empty space. There are no books to the left of the brown one. Okay, empty space, brown one. Only the blue book touches the brown one. But aren't these two, if I do this, aren't those two touching?
Here's my answer. No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
That's right. Placing the blue book horizontally on top of the others makes it work. Oh yeah. Paper and ink are mere objects. In time they will rot and vanish. But the ideas and knowledge the books contain are eternal. Unless they are trashy novels. Aspire to read as many books of real value as possible, young one. What about Sherlock Holmes? Are those books of value? Oh, absolutely. They're the filet mignon of soul sustenance. That's alright then. can. Hello, Barton. How's everything going? I was just taking a break to reflect upon a case the inspector and I were on the other day. I see. What exactly happened on that case? We had to chase a suspect across the river, but I can't remember how long it took. Oh? Go across the river. 4 police officers, A, B, C, and D, are chasing a criminal across a river. However, the boat only holds 2 people, so they can't all cross at once. It takes 1 minute for a police officer to row across, but after the first crossing he gets tired, so the second crossing takes 2 minutes, the third crossing takes 3 minutes, and so on. What is the minimum number of minutes it would take for all 4 officers to cross the river? Okay, wait. 1 police officer rows across. So 2 people go over here. Then there's 2 people. Then there's 1 person left. Then whoever wasn't rowing the first time goes back, so it will take another minute. Wait, 1 minute, 1 person. I don't have enough space here. 1 minute, 1 person. Another minute, 1 person goes back. 1 minute and back. 1 minute. If they just always take the next person, the one that wasn't rowing, to get them over and then back, it will only take you 1 minute to get back.
That should do the trick.
Instead of having 1 person do it the entire time around, just making you tired. Nice. That's right, 6 minutes. A and B go over on the first crossing with A rowing. B rows the boat back. C then joins B in the boat and C rows across. A, B, and C are now on the opposite side. One of them needs to row back, but they have all rowed across the river at once, so it doesn't make any difference who goes. Once one of them is rowed back, D gets in and rows to the other side. It therefore takes 6 minutes to get everyone across. Ain't that nice? That's right, thanks for helping me to remember. Now I can finally get back to snacking. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself, Barton. Oh dear, the inspectors called me out to an emergency. I'll be informed if I don't get to the crime scene soon. I just can't resist all those cakes though. Eat all the cakes on the course. Okay. If we drive like this, we're gonna go across here. And then down. And then left. Up. Right. And down. Welcome to Papa's Noodle Palace. Hello there, Papa. And a big hello there to you too, gents. Thanks for stopping by again. Hungry already, are you?
I'm still quite full, actually. We do know 1 police officer who'd never turn down a bowl of noodles, mind.
Hungry customers are my favorite customers. I think I'll treat them to a bowl in the house. It's not just the noodles that are good here, you know? The noodle puzzles aren't bad either. Here. Bowls of plain noodles and pork noodles are lined up in a row on the counter. Line up the bowls so that bowls of plain noodles and pork noodles alternate, but make sure they all remain evenly spaced. What is the fewest number of moves it will take to accomplish this task? Note that in this puzzle, simply switching the places of 2 bowls counts as 2 moves. If you only move the pork that you put on top, You'll be good, unless the person who only wanted the plain ones will complain that the pork has already touched
This
it.
one's as good as solved.
So you should be careful. Technically, it's possible.
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
As using your noodle. Just move the pork from one bowl to another. Nice work there. Minimal number of moves is always a very low number. Hi.
Did you check out all those great toy cars?
Toy cars? Please, those are for babies. That's strange. I could have sworn I saw you playing with one of those cars just a few minutes ago. I believe your exact words were vroom, vroom, wee.
Down, Checker. I'm trying to look cool here, yeah?
Sorry, Dengue, but I for one hope you never grow out of toy cars. You're my best customer.
Well, they are really good fun.
Too right. I just wish Checker wouldn't go around letting everyone know I like them. Fella's gotta try and look cool, you know? Speaking of cars, though, I've got a puzzle for you. Three young lads are admiring a toy car that's on sale for £12. If we pooled all our pocket money, Pete and I could buy this car together in 2 weeks. Pete and I could buy it in 3 weeks. Not bad, because it would take the two of you 6 weeks to save up enough together. All pocket money is received weekly. How much pocket money does Sam get in pounds? What? If we pool all our pocket money, Pete and I could buy this car together in 2 weeks. Pete and I could buy it in 3 weeks. It would take the two of you 6 weeks. Don't get any money.
How about this? I knew it!
It's only the others that have to save the money. You don't even get any pocket money. Quid's in. £0 is correct. Sam doesn't get any pocket money. For the record, Jeff gets £2 a week and Pete gets 4. Fascinating. Good skills. Now, if you excuse me, I have some stuff I need to take care of. Cool stuff. He's actually just going off to polish his toy cars. Cool stuff. Hey there.
Hello there, Mr. Gentleman. Are you looking for a new toy? Not really. I mean, the toy cars are rather fun, but there isn't much else to shout about in here. I really should spice up the stock with some new products. Mikey, you're not half picky when it comes to toy shop. Well, Mother has a certain philosophy. Only shabby shoppers shop at shabby shops. That's what she always says. Chaka tries his best, but his place really needs to get its act together.
I hope Chaka didn't hear that.
Shopping is serious business. You need brains to do it right. Let me give you an example.
Shop only sells items that cost £1, £2, or £3. If you buy 2 of the same item, you can buy a third one at half price. You bought 6 items and paid $9.50. How many 1, 2, and 3 pound items did you buy? You bought at least 1 of each. Line up the items from left to right to see how much of each one you bought. Oh. Well, I bought 1 of each at least. Okay, wait. So I'm already at 3. I'm already at 6. Right now anyway. You buy 2 of the same item, you can buy a third one and half price. 6, 8, 9. And the third one and half price, $9.50.
How about this? I knew it.
Splendid! You bought 3 1-pound items, 2 2-pound items, and one 3-pound item. To get the last 50 pence, you'd have to have bought 3 of either the number 1 or the number 3 items, so the latter option would have taken you over budget. But you already knew that, didn't you? You know, I think I've had enough of those toy cars. They're for little children. I mean, a young gentleman like you wouldn't be interested in something so childish, would you? Those silly things. Of course not. I've never even touched one. Now, Luke, telling fibs is unbecoming for a gentleman. Ha 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 ha! Luke, be proud! Toy cars are a lot of fun. And not only for children. I mean, there's all of those really realistic toy cars and stuff, so don't say that.
They're for kids.
Back again, I see. Yes, we heard of Mr. Layton had returned. That is not incorrect. Then I assume you'll be letting us through? I have no objections. Well, that's not entirely true. There's one minor issue left. When the boss got back, he ordered me to not let anyone through unless they solve this puzzle. Ooh, that's... No one has ever triumphed over the impassable gate. Give it a try if you dare. Make it to the top and I'll let you pass. Slide Professor Layton and Luke into the top square to solve this puzzle. Oh no. Okay.
Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Incredible! You may now pass through the gate.
Hell yeah. Seems the puzzle's right about you. You must be the one he's been waiting for. Does that mean we can enter? Head down the street to the pagoda. I wouldn't keep him waiting if I were you.
Yeah, thank you.
Drawing pagoda is not far now. Layton from your term and the one from mine are finally going to meet face to face.
Might be tricky because our professor's not here.
Huh?
Where's the professor?
Like he just disappeared.
Well, he just solved the puzzle that got us through the gate.
Yes, and then we walked through the gate together.
He was a bit ahead of us by that point. I think he might have waved at me before he vanished.
What? Where did he go?
I'm not sure. He was smiling as he dashed off, though. But why?
I have no idea. The professor's actions always have some purpose, though.
Hey, Flora, there's a piece of paper stuck to your back. Oh, embarrassing. Someone must be playing a trick on me.
Something written on it. It's in the professor's handwriting.
Let's have a look. It says, "Go on without me. I'll catch up with you soon."
I think we should do as he says. The professor's never led us astray, after all.
I agree. This is probably all part of some brilliant plan that the professor concocted. It's all very well, but will one of you Lukes please take this paper off my back?
Oh, one of you Lukes, please.
Hello.
Hey, what are you lot doing back here? We're on our way to the Towering Pagoda. Not that it's any of your business.
Not so fast. You're the ones who went on the rampage in the casino, ain't you?
What if we are? What are you going to do about it?
My birth Chelton give you a good hiding. If you didn't, I'd gone to spend a penny.
Hadn't gone. Jesus Christ. So we're in luck then, eh? We'll just be on our way now.
If you run off, I'll make sure Chelton squishes you like an ant when he finds you.
Well, bad I didn't mind.
Wait, one more thing. Saved this puzzle.
Huh? This photo taken at the finishing line of a race has been cut into strips and mixed up. Before it was cut, the photo displayed the runners in the order they finished the race. Which of the runners came third? Circle the letter that corresponds to your answer. I am not allowed to just move these, huh? Oh boy. Well, this one certainly is after this one. And this one is after this. These dragon eyes are not spheres, but dodecahedrons. That means both of them are 3D objects made up of 12 pentagons. The one of the eyes is already made, the other one still needs to be assembled. Which option, A, B, or C, will create an eye that's exactly the same as the other one when folded together? Oh, brother.
How about this? I knew it!
Yes. Way to go! The answer is A. The dragon's eyes flash and the door is unlocked. All set. Smashing work, Luke. There's no time to celebrate. Let's head inside. Going. Calm down. Hi, Raiders. Welcome in. Hi, Chin. Hi. I was Hollow Knight. Let's go. Hi, Raiders. I'm not like the color pig vision of JRPGs. We're currently playing Professor Layton in the Unwound Future. Hope you had a fun stream. It was fun. Is it your first time playing Hollow Knight? Or have you played Hollow Knight before? My Pikachu for the Raiders, of course.
Pikachu! Pika. Pikachu!
Our first time! Nice! Give me this fucking hint point, I swear to God, bro.
I know it's there.
I know it's there. I know it is. Somewhere down here. Ah! Gonna rain around, Sally, that's okay. Thank you so much for coming by. Give me the hint coin. I'm trying. This is like a final area in Yakuza. You start fighting your way up a tower. It's covered in dragons. Just saying. You're the one who's been bullying my brother. Brother? Bruv. Hey, yo, bruv. Bummy, you're gonna pay for that. Oh well, look who went crying to the older boys. What an impressive act of bravery. What, you? What was I supposed to do back there? I was outnumbered. There, I understand. You're only small and you knew you had no chance of stopping us. So you're getting this big lump here to do the dirty work for you. Sticks and stones, sunshine. Believe me, you. Believe you me? Believe you. Believe you me, if the boss allowed violence in the pagoda, I'd have pounded you already. Since I can't do that, I have to suck it to you with this vicious puzzle. Would you like me to deal with this one, Big Loop? Don't trouble yourself with this piece of riffraff, Professor. I can handle anything he dishes out. Oh, stolen goods. Joe criminals want to use this board to seal off the cave where they store the smuggled goods. If they cut the board into 2 pieces of identical size and shape, they'll be able to seal the cave entrance completely. Draw lines on the board to indicate where it needs to be cut. Here. Weird shape, but it works.
I do believe I've got the answer. Success!
Success! Good job. The board needs to be cut as shown above. As you can see, the criminals have flipped on one of the pieces and sealed the cave entrance tight. Yeah! So much for the puzzle. What are you going to do now? You're lucky the boss doesn't let me rough people up in here. But you gotta go outside at some point, and when you do, watch your back. Yeah, too right. No bark and no bite. Come on, everyone, we've got places to be. Oy. Strange, this whole room is covered in mirrors. It's very confusing. I've got no idea which way we need to go. It seems we hit a dead end. How do you think we should proceed, Big Lou? Maybe we have to press a hidden panel on one of the walls to open the door out of here. Close, but not quite. If my guess is correct, the door is hidden in the dark over there. We can just rush headlong into the shadows. There's no telling what traps await us there. Ah, now I see what you're getting at. Are you saying that this room is a puzzle, Professor? That's right, Luke, and I'm about to solve our way out of here. Solve our way out of here, okay. 16 circular rooms are arranged in a square shown below. Beams of light shine in straight lines from each of the 4 letters A, B, C, and D and exit through the 4 yellow arrows. 2-sided mirrors in 4 of the rooms reflect these beams. Each beam passes through the number of rooms listed next to its letter. Identify which 4 rooms contain mirrors and the direction each mirror faces. Touch the rooms to add or remove mirrors and change their direction. Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh. You can just go straight, and then I just need to make you go somewhere over this. Chop. Yeah.
Let's see if I've got this right. Well, that's settled.
Dazzling, right done. Let's press on. Nice. Seems my theory was right. This way, everyone. Ooh. Oh, Kami, hi! Thank you for coming in with the raid. How are you? Professor, I think this is the top floor. We must be closed now. Close to our doom. Future Professor's quarters are probably on the other side of that door. How are
we supposed to make it across this huge gap? Does anyone else think this floor looks like a giant sliding block puzzle? An astute observation, Flora. It seems the floor of this room is yet another puzzle for us to solve. Future Layton loves to keep things dramatic, doesn't he?
That does seem to be the case. Let's get started on this puzzle.
Giant sliding block puzzle, hell, ooh. You're not late, no worries. Professor Layton's always so cozy, it is. And then they give you this and you're like, why? There's only one way to get across this room. In order to proceed, you have to work out how to put the 4 pieces of the dragon walkway back together. The spike ball can also be moved freely. The spike ball is just there to fuck with you, honestly.
Let's see. Let's get you out of the way first. I think that's a good start as any. Where are you supposed to go anyway? All the way down?
That should do the trick.
I'm the sliding block master.
Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
You did it! Future Layton awaits on the other side of the dragon walkway. There, it's safe to cross now, everyone. It's also a good place to save. Just in case, you know. Oh, alright, stand back. We're opening the door.
At last we got to meet the future Professor Layton. Let's be careful, everyone.
Oh.
Professor, is that...
Welcome,
Hey!
Herschel Layton.
I demand an explanation.
Are you really Professor Layton?
Yes, of course. Don't you recognize your old friend?
I don't know. Something about you seems... off.
I wonder why.
Surely you recognize yourself, Herschel. Misfortune, our fortune, is a result of your ambition and genius.
What is it, Professor?
You've put on quite a show, but it's clear to me that you're nothing but a charlatan.
Oh, is that so?
What tipped you off, Professor?
Yes, what indeed? I'm all ears.
You, sir, fraud, and exposing you for the imposter that you are will prove simple. Fascinating. Do continue. Look, would you be so kind as to solve a quick puzzle for me?
Right now, Professor? Aren't we in the middle of something here?
Yeah! We are. Blocks have been carefully stacked as shown in the image below. The images are viewed from the side, and the perspective has been rotated in an unknown direction. Gravity is acting on the block, so any block not touching the surface or block below it will fall. When you're looking at the blocks from the correct angle, which direction, A, B, C, or D, is up? Ah. Okay, wait, what? D.
Here's my answer. No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Yeah, boy. You got it. D is indeed up. When you look carefully at the stack from each angle, you can see which blocks would be pulled down by gravity. With the exception of when D is up, all other possibilities involve blocks falling. Oh yeah. Yes, the boy is quite bright. We all know that, but what does it have to do with anything? I'm getting there. But first, a question. I have a pen in my pocket that's either red or blue. Could you tell me which color it is? What a terribly uncharacteristic query for you to make. There's no logic for me to work through. Another mind reader and I refuse to guess blindly. How can I solve your puzzle without a single hint? So in other words, you have no idea what color pen I have in my pocket? Of course not. That's funny. Oh. Look, what would happen if you removed the bottom row of blocks from that pile I just showed you? The rest of the blocks would fall down, I suppose. That's right. Those blocks in the middle of the structure don't float in mid-air. Only by resting on the blocks beneath can those blocks stay elevated. If you were really my future self, you would have experienced this very moment before. There's simply no way you could forget it. Given your answer, I can only assume that your memory of this crucial event is missing. Remember those blocks? All blocks are supported by other blocks. When you remove one, everything on top of it comes tumbling down. The same goes for memory. You can't simply be missing a whole block of memory. It would destroy your very persona.
It all makes sense now.
I see. So what color is the pen in your pocket then? My pockets are empty. There was never a pen there to begin with.
Dun dun dun! It's Senga.
I had a feeling you were behind this, Dr. Stun Gun. Or should I say, Dimitri Allen?
An impressive deduction. Does anything ever get past you, Herschel?
Dun, dun, dun.
Liam O'Brien? Oh? The voice actor? The future Layton turned out to be Dimitri Allen, the famous scientist renowned for his research into time travel. But what was Dimitri's reason for posing as a future Professor Layton? Dr. Stangan is really Dimitri Allen, one of the scientists involved in a time machine accident 10 years ago. Oh no. Oh gee, I wonder
Hats
why.
off to you, Herschel.
So you're the one who's been kidnapping scientists under my name. But why?
Have you ever tried to build a time machine by yourself? It's a Herculean task. And by pinning the blame on you, I could disguise myself as one of the poor scientists who vanished.
To Liam O'Brien, Steve Blum. I wouldn't know. I don't think I've played enough things in English or with English dub that I would have heard their voices before.
Conveniently, that also provided an excellent way to lure you here. After all, the virtuous Herschel Layton would never stand by as someone sullied his good name.
He has a very extreme way of voicing literally anything. I feel like... Actually, who is this man? He does sound a little bit familiar. Has he done something I should know? Ah, he's the English voice actor for Akihiko Sanada in the original P3. Okay, I've not played that. It was Dio. He definitely has done stuff. He also does Grimoire Wise in Near Replica. Okay. Yeah, no, I've definitely heard this man's voice before. Even stuff that I haven't actually played with English dub. No way. He's done a lot of things. Also, some guy in Fire Emblem Fates. I see, yes, okay. Wouldn't have been able to call him by his name, sure, but I have heard that voice before. Interesting.
Sure enough, you came running. And faster than expected at that.
You're a real piece of work.
So why me? You could have chosen anyone to be the scapegoat.
Oh no, it had to be you. You see, you play a critical part in the completion of my time machine. Or rather, your memories do.
What are you saying?
The best part is that I've already got what I need from you.
Of course. So that strange device.
Finally catching on, eh? Those glasses you put on were a cognitive capture unit of my own design.
Your own design.
In layman's terms, a memory recorder.
But what use could you possibly have for my memories?
I think I've said this before, but I find it very funny how the Layton games pretend they're so realistic in what they do, and then they just go, like, they go, oh, we don't have magic. No, we don't have magic. But then, all of the technical stuff that they use...
Why, they provide me with data, of course. Your memories contain all the information I need to recreate that fateful day's experiment.
Which day?
The day I lost everything that mattered to me.
I still don't understand.
I also like how when he was disguised as Layton, he had a white rose here, and now it's like, oh, a red rose. It's sci-fi, it's different. Sufficiently advanced science is just useful magic. Yeah.
I'd imagine you know quite a bit about loss yourself, Herschel. Think, man.
Think.
I'm talking about Claire.
Claire.
As you know, time travel is based on movement through wormholes. One end of the wormhole is anchored in the present, but every wormhole also needs a point of origin. And to find this point of origin, one needs data. Both you and Bill had substantial interactions with Claire on the day of the accident. Using your memories of those interactions, I will triangulate the point right before her death. Of course, finding a wormhole's point of origin is no easy task. If my calculations were even the slightest bit off, I could be trapped forever.
Then why take the risk? What do you stand to gain?
Everything. You see, like you, Herschel, I loved Claire.
So you intend to travel back through time and save her?
Surely you wouldn't stop me. After all, haven't you wished for this yourself?
Nothing can excuse the kidnapping of all those scientists. Not even this, Dimitri.
You disappoint me. I had hoped a rational man like yourself would understand that the ends justify the means.
I don't see it that way.
Then what's your next move? Turn me into the police? I'd like to see you try.
You're mistaken in thinking I came here to report you to the authorities. I'm here to stop the man who's been dragging my good name through the dirt. That's a noble sentiment, Herschel, but you seem to have forgotten one key detail. The Drawing Pagoda is my stronghold, and that means you're on my team. I've more than enough money to overpower you. Look here. Oui. This 18th century relief illustrates our situation perfectly. It displays two warring factions of 5 troops. The stars indicate the strength of each soldier. The red troops represent you in your current situation. The white troops are mine. It should be fairly clear who the victor will be. The white side has some more powerful troops. There's no way red could win. Exactly. Your apprentice is a good head on his shoulders, Herschel. I think it's a touch premature to praise him in this case, Dimitri. I don't see why our troops need lose. Yeah, I'm reading it right. Brain. I don't see why our troops need lose, provided the battles are fought one-on-one. It sounds to me as if you simply don't wish to admit defeat. If you think victory is possible, prove it. Sure. Each soldier will engage one soldier from the other side in combat.
Pair each of your red troops against one of the opposing white troops. Your troops are marked with an icon depicting Professor Layton. The strength of each soldier is represented by the number of stars on his banner. Arrange your forces so that the red side avoids defeat. Touch OK to submit your answer. When someone says you're on the turf, just flood it. The phrase surf and turf exists for a reason. Just start the Splatoon battle. Turf war.
Thank you for the bad night.
Okay. Yeah, each side wins 2 fights, loses 2 fights, and ties 1. It's a perfect draw. Of course, what the red side lacks in troop strength, it can make up for with strategy. I find myself once again impressed by your logic. Hey!
Very nicely done, Herschel.
Give it up, Dimitri!
Give it up? Oh, no. I'm just getting started.
Who is that?
There he is.
Bill Hawks.
The Prime
As
Minister!
you can see, my hostage here is something of a big shot. So I wouldn't try anything funny if I were you.
You're a monster!
Oh no!
Prime Minister Bill Hawks, who was unaccounted for after the accident at the time machine presentation was discovered by Professor Layton in the future London. He was abducted by Dimitri and is now being held prisoner. Will the heroes be able to rescue him? Do we want to rescue him in the first place?
Oh no, we're trapped! Wow!
I hate to disappoint you, but it seems you've failed to ensnare the genuine article.
Huh? Professor? How did you get there?
Just what is going on here? Why are there 2 of you?
Which one is the real professor?
What? Don Paolo?
If he's in here,
Then where's the real professor?
I like how Flora just went over here. She was like, oh, I don't want anything to do with that man again.
this is getting far too complicated.
Yeah, what's going on?
Take note, Luke. A true gentleman never plays his ace in the hole until absolutely necessary.
Hey, Layton, here's an idea for you. Why don't you quit it with the lectures and get me out of here?
Help us, Professor!
Be patient, Luke. I just need to find a way past this lock.
First step. In order to open a cage, you'll need to decide which button to push. The rules are simple. Think of the buttons as squares. Each symbol indicates a direction and you proceed from square to square following these directions. So star is left, moon is right, sun is down, and water is up. There's one square you can start from which allows you to pass through every square exactly once. Touch that square. Oh no. Okay, assuming we started from a corner. I have to go backwards. So, start from here, go like this one.
That should do the trick. Just as I suspected.
Well done! Apart from the last square itself, all squares form a single path leading to the last square. Once you realize this, it's easy to find the starting square. Yeah! It would seem the tables have turned, Dimitri. That's a rather delusional statement for someone with your penchant for logical thought. Look around you. In case you hadn't noticed, you're deep within the family's headquarters. I need only say the word and my man will come rushing to my aid. You underestimate me, Dimitri. Do you think I'd be so naive as to set foot in your base without a plan of my own? Meaning? This building is fascinating in its complexity. I saw plenty of spots where one might conceal a trap or the like. On my way up here, I set up a few diversions of my own. Call for your henchmen if you like. I imagine most of them will have their hands full for a few more minutes at least. Clever, Herschel. Very clever.
Come on, boss, we got the Scarper.
It seems I must concede defeat for now, but this is far from over. I look forward to seeing you when our paths cross next.
Drat, they're much faster than I thought. There's no chance of us catching them.
No.
What's wrong?
All this commotion allowed Dimitri and his man to grab the Prime Minister and take him with them.
No way. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good.
Dimitri's activated an alarm. This place will be flooded with family thugs before long. There's a distinct possibility that we may have to fight our way out of the towering pagoda.
But didn't you take care of Dimitri's henchmen on the way in, Professor?
Not quite, I'm afraid. The few diversions I managed to set up will only last a few more minutes. The path we took on the way in is almost certainly swarming with family now. Our only hope is to find some sort of emergency escape route. Dimitri is a prudent man. He may have been hidden somewhere in this room. We must search this place thoroughly.
Yeah, and we will do that, but frankly, we will be doing that
next time. Because the thing is, there's enough of the game left where you might think, oh, okay, it's gonna be over soon. And it's not quite yet that far, but it's also too much that it could just go, okay, I'll just go a little overtime and do it all today. So we're going to take this chance, actually, to stop right here. So next time we will find a way out of here.
Look at all of the hint coins we have. So many. We're gonna find them all soon.
And by soon, I mean next time. I think we can finish the game next time.
Thank you for the pet.
Yeah. Excuse me. That is going to be it for tonight. We'll play Layton again on Sunday is the plan. It's Wednesday, right? Oh god, it's a weird week. I'll see you all on Friday for more Tavern Talk. Also, I'll be joined on Friday, but very for Tavern Talk, so I don't have to read as much. So that's gonna be fun. I wish you all a very, very good night. Thank you so much for coming, but your PC still hasn't loaded. Oh man. You know, you have your PC issues and I have my Wi-Fi issues on phone. Like, I'm sitting in my own room and my Wi-Fi just doesn't work. It's very unfortunate.
Let me send you guys over to Civil, who's playing Identity V.
I think it's her second time. According to her title, it's her second time playing. Because many games have anniversaries right now. Identity V has an anniversary going on. Right now, Tears of Themis has an anniversary going on right now.
Anyway, many things happen. And I personally like Identity V a lot. So have a good night, everyone. Thank you so much for coming by. I should switch over to the different music. There we go. Good night. And bye-bye. Bye.